What do a Motown hit, a pop diva's comeback, and a 6-second drum loop have in common? They all contain a first. A single moment where a producer used a new tool in a way that no one had ever done before. And in doing so, changed the sound of popular music forever. This is the first time ever. Our first stop is 1964. The song is When the Love Light Starts Shining Through His Eyes by the Supremes. The producer is the legendary Lamont Dozier of the Holland Dozier Holland team. And the machine was the Chamberlain Rhythmate. This wasn't a digital machine. It used tape loops of real drums. But its use on this track marks the very first commercially released pop song to feature a pre-programmed rhythmic bed from a drum machine. It was a subtle texture, but the seed was planted. The idea that a machine could provide the backbone of a hit record was no longer science fiction. Fast forward to 1998. Cher's Believe storms the charts. But listeners were obsessed with one thing: that robotic, soaring effect on her voice. Everyone called it the Cher Effect. The secret? It was autotune. Now, autotune, created by Dr. Andy Hildebrand, was designed to correct pitch flaws invisibly. But the producers on Believe, Mark Taylor and Brian Rawling, did the opposite. They cranked the retune speed to 0, forcing the processor to jump between notes with zero smooth transition, creating that now iconic robotic sound. This was the first time autotune was used not as a fix, but as a deliberate, upfront artistic effect. And it single-handedly created a new production aesthetic for the next 2 decades. And finally, the most important 6 seconds in the history of electronic music. This is the Amen break. This drum solo, performed by G.C. Coleman for a B-side funk track in 1969, was first sampled in the 1980s. But its true legacy began with the rise of hip-hop and, explosively, with UK hardcore and jungle in the early 90s. It became the foundation for entire genres because of its raw, energetic, and incredibly flexible rhythm. It is, without exaggeration, the most sampled drum break of all time. This was the first sampled loop to prove that a fragment of one song could become the DNA for thousands of others, birthing the culture of sampling as we know it. So, a drum machine on a Motown record, a vocal effect on a pop anthem, and a 6-second loop from a forgotten B-side. 3 firsts that sent shockwaves through music, the echoes of which you hear in every chart-topping track today. If you want to understand the music you love, you have to know where it came from. That's what we do here at Wild One Studios. We break down the production, the culture, and the facts behind the sounds. So, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell, because you don't want to miss the next time we uncover the secret that changed music forever.